From Software is no stranger to patching its games with balance updates and new content, and Elden Ring Nightreign is no exception. The co-op Soulsborne game has had roughly 6 months to marinate as of the time of this video, so let's take a look back at everything that's been added to the game since launch. As you might imagine, the first series of patches were focused on squashing bugs and balancing the experience, particularly for solo players. Versions 1.01 through 1.012 added general balance fixes for controlling your characters and unlocking relics. Reaching day 3 on your expedition meant obtaining a higher number of possible high-quality relics. Any scenic flatstones you purchased also got a higher chance of being a better relic. As for single player, solo expeditions got a huge buff, gaining the ability to auto-revive once per boss battle. If you managed to complete a solo run before this patch dropped, go ahead and pat yourself on the back. Patch 1.013 was the first one to make things harder for the Nightfarers, but that's exactly what players were looking for. From Software added Everdark Sovereigns, buffed up versions of the main expedition bosses you could fight only after you defeated them in their standard form. Everdark Sovereign Gaping Jaw was the first one to become available, ending with a tougher version of Adel, Baron of Night. The dragon started his fight immediately with Phase 2, and he gained the ability to teleport around with lightning bursts and slam his head in a devastating AoE attack. Adel also added a third phase, in which he summoned a giant tornado to tear into players as he darted around. Nasty stuff. These Everdark Sovereign expeditions are now periodic rotations in Nightreign, offering semi-frequent opportunities to take on the stronger versions of each Nightlord, though I still think Libra is hard enough on normal. The next few patches brought additional balance changes to the game, but version 1.02 was the next big one. It's version 02 for a reason. It added 2-player expeditions, something fans had been requesting before the game even fully launched. Duo expeditions had their own difficulty balances, of course, but along with those came a variety of other improvements. Relics continued to get better with a higher preset cap and more filtering options, along with several other user experience improvements to the UI and menus. A few more versions follow the Duo Expeditions update, including buffs for every Nightfarer in patch 1.022. Everyone got stat increases and skill improvements, and those started coming in handy when From Software added the Deep of Night expeditions. This hardcore mode is only available once you've defeated Healstore, the chief Nightlord himself. The actual mode puts your team up against a mystery Nightlord who's only revealed once the expedition begins, plus a ton of buffed enemies during the expedition. Beat the boss and you'll increase your depth rank, leading to harder and harder expeditions on repeat. It's almost like New Game Plus in the other Soulsborne games. New weapons are available in a Deep of Night run, but they also come with cursed effects to add a new wrinkle to your loadouts. Special Depths relics are also available during these runs, but they come with their own debuffs too. If you can handle all that, then you can go deeper and deeper until you hit maximum depth. You might even wind up facing an Everdark Sovereign during one of these runs. After launching Deep of Night, From Software made some adjustments to the depth ranking system, allowing players to decrease the difficulty as well. Nightfarers and enemies got a few combat tweaks too, along with necessary bug fixes that showed up when Deep of Night was added. Really though, these were just routine changes until the next big drop. That came in the form of the Forsaken Hollows, the first proper DLC for Nightreign. This expansion added everything you would expect. New Nightfarers, more bosses, and even a new Shifting Earth map mutation. The Nightfarers were the poster children for the Forsaken Hollows. The Scholar came in casting spells and buffing his teammates, while the Undertaker swung her big hammer and went into a bloodthirsty trance. 2 new Nightlords also came in to balance out the pair of Nightfarers. The Balancers expedition pit players against a squad of winged warriors known as the Weapon Bequeathed Harmonia. Meanwhile, the Knight of Dregs expedition introduced the traitorous Stragus, aka the Dreglord. As for daily bosses, plenty of additional Elden Ring and Dark Souls mascots showed up, including the legendary Knight Artorias. Lastly, a 5th Shifting Earth called the Great Hollow was added to the rotation. It's the most drastic of the bunch, totally changing the map with new cliffs and valleys, exclusive enemy strongholds, teleporting waygates, and crystals that must be destroyed to earn the favor of the Great Hollow. Yeah, it's a big one. And as of right now, it's the last one added to the game. There's more to come to Elden Ring Nightreign to be sure, but for now, that covers everything added since launch. For tips and tricks for all 10 Nightfarers, boss strategies, and more, you're already in the right place. IGN.